Welcome to CSEGuru. In this session, we will discuss how to implement a parenthesis checker using stack in data structure. Stack is a data structure that is used to check the validity of parenthesis in any algebraic expression. So what I mean by validity of parenthesis in the sense, in C programming, wherever you are using this open bracket, open curly bracket and square bracket in the sense, corresponding closed parenthesis should be there, closed curly bracket should be there, or closed square bracket should be there. It will not occur in single. It will occur only in pair. So wherever you are using this open parenthesis, open curly bracket and open square bracket, the corresponding closed brackets should be there. Okay. Otherwise, it will raise error. Okay. So it is necessary to check the validity of parenthesis in any programming. So the validity of parenthesis we can able to check easily using stack data structure. An algebraic expression is said to be valid if for every open bracket there should be a corresponding closed bracket should be there. For example, here if open parenthesis is there, then a plus b. Here closed curly bracket is there. It is invalid because here closed parenthesis should be there. Then only it is valid. Here, it will not only check whether the parenthesis occurs in pairs or not. It will check whether corresponding closed parenthesis is there or not. This validity also it will check. Okay. And here, open curly bracket is there. For this, corresponding closed curly bracket is there. And this open parenthesis, corresponding closed parenthesis is there. So, this expression is a valid algebraic expression. But here, if you are checking, this is invalid algebraic expression because open parenthesis is there, corresponding closed parenthesis is not there. Instead of that, closed curly bracket is there, right? So this is not matching actually. This open parenthesis does not match with this closed curly bracket. Okay, so it is invalid expression. Okay, so the validity of expression is very, very important in any C programming to write the programming without any errors. Okay, obviously when you are writing a lengthy programs at all, you may miss the parenthesis. Somewhere you open the parenthesis, you may miss to close it. That may happen for any programmer. Okay. So this validity of expressions, if it is raised as an error in the sense, we can able to correct it easily. So that validity we can able to check with the help of stack data structure. And this is the C program to implement nesting of parentheses using a stack. Okay. So here initially top is equal to -1, meaning the stack is empty. Okay. And then stack of max. If you want to set the max value, we can able to set it. Okay. Then two operations we are going to use here with stack, push operation and pop operation. Okay. And here enter any expression. For example, if I'm entering an expression like this, a plus b into c. Okay. So here if you are entering an expression in the sense, this expression you have to give us an input. Any expression you can able to give. Okay. And for this expression only, we are going to check the validity of parenthesis. Okay. And here using the for loop I equal to 0, I less than str length of expression. That is from the first character itself, we have to check the validity, right? So here it won't check any letters, operators and all, it won't check, it won't consider at all. If it is there in the sense, automatically it will skip. Suppose if there is a open bracket or close bracket in the sense, then only this application we will implement. And here we have to check if expression of I, anywhere if you are checking expression of I equal to open parenthesis in the sense, or this is an or operator. Either it should be open parenthesis or it should be open curly bracket or it should be a open square bracket. Any of these three cases, if you have encountered in the sense, call the push operation. You have to push that particular character, that is the particular symbol into the stack. That is the meaning. For example, here this open parenthesis is there in the sense, in the stack, you have to push it into the stack. Now top will point here. Likewise, this for loop will execute. Okay. And here next, if it is encountering a in the sense, it will skip. Plus in the sense, it will skip. It won't care about letters or the operators. Next, if it is an open parenthesis, push it onto the stack. Now top will point here. Okay. So 2 open parentheses we have pushed into the stack. Next, this is closed parenthesis. Whenever you are encountering closed parenthesis, this if expression will execute. If expression of I is equal to closed parenthesis or closed curly bracket or closed square bracket in the sense, then check if top is equal to -1. Suppose if top is -1 in the sense, previously we have not encountered any open parenthesis. That is the meaning. Open parenthesis or open square bracket or open curly bracket we have not encountered. That is the meaning when top is -1 here in the sense. In that case, you have to set flag value as 0. Okay. Suppose we are considering in our example 2 open parentheses we have pushed into the stack, right? So here top is not -1. Okay, it will go to else part. But and here it will pop. So what is our stack content? 2 open parenthesis is there and top is pointing here, right? This is our stack content. Now we have to pop. If this condition is false in the sense, top is not -1 here. Okay, so this condition is false in the sense, go to else part. And here it will pop the element. So what it will pop always? If you are implementing pop operation in the sense, what is the topmost element in the stack? Automatically it will be pop. Okay, and that will be stored here. Temp is equal to this open parenthesis. It will store with temp. Okay, then if expression of I is equal to close bracket, yes, expression of I is close bracket. That is closed parenthesis. Okay, so if expression of I is close parenthesis and temp is equal to, suppose temp here, if it is a open curly bracket or open square bracket, that is here closed parenthesis is there. Suppose in the stack, what is the element you have popped? That element, if it is open curly bracket or open square bracket in the sense, in that case, it won't match with this expression, right? It won't match with this closed parenthesis, right? In that case also, you should set the flag to 0. Okay, so closed parenthesis is there, but temp is equal to open curly bracket or open square bracket, set flag is equal to 0. Suppose if expression of I is closed curly bracket and temp is equal to open parenthesis or open square bracket, in that case also there is no match actually. Okay, set flag is equal to 0. Or if expression of I is closed square bracket and temp value is open parenthesis and open square bracket in the sense, in that case also it won't match. So all these 3 cases, okay, if there is a mismatch, set the flag is equal to 0. So every case you have to check it. If it is not true, set the flag equal to 0. Okay, and then if top is greater than or equal to 0. Top is greater than or equal to 0 means what is the meaning? Here open parenthesis is there. There is no corresponding closed parenthesis. You missed to enter the closed parenthesis. That is the meaning. That time top content will be there. Okay, that time top content will be there. See here, 2 open parenthesis is there, corresponding 2 closed parenthesis is there. Suppose if you have missed this closed parenthesis, in that case what will happen? Here this is matching, you can pop it. Okay, this actually it is not matching, you cannot able to pop it. Actually for this there is no matching. Now top is pointing here, top is greater than 0. In that case also set flag equal to 0. Okay, so which are all the cases you will set the flag equal to 0 if any of this mismatching of parentheses occur in the sense. For any open parenthesis, corresponding closed parenthesis is not there in the sense. In that case, set the flag value to 0. Okay, and also if top is greater than or equal to 0, in that case also flag is 0. Or if top is -1, if it is empty also, we have not pushed any element into the stack, any parenthesis into the stack. Okay, in that case also set flag value equal to 0. So all these cases set flag value equal to 0. Suppose if flag value is 0 in the sense, expression is invalid. If flag value equal to 1 in the sense, expression is valid. That is the meaning. Very simple logic. Okay. So whenever you are encountering open parenthesis, open square bracket or open curly bracket, push that symbol into the stack. And whenever you are encountering any closed parenthesis, closed curly bracket or closed square bracket in the sense, you have to check all these things. If top is -1, set flag equal to 0, then pop it. Okay, pop, why we are popping in the sense corresponding closed parenthesis we have encountered. So we are popping actually. Suppose whatever you are popping, there is a mismatch in the sense. That mismatch everywhere here we are checking. Okay, in that case also we will set the flag value was 0. And the next iteration if you are considering next to closed parenthesis, it will check it. It will encounter and this element will be popped. So if flag value is 0 in the sense, it is an invalid expression. If flag value is 1 in the sense, it is a valid expression. And this is the push and pop operation. So whenever you want to push an element into the stack, you have to check whether top is equal to max minus 1. That is, what is the maximum element you want to push it into the stack? That max already we are setting a limit. Okay. Suppose if it is max minus 1, if it is reached in the sense, stack overflow will occur. That is maximum size it has reached. You cannot able to push one more element into the stack. Okay. You have to check this condition. If this condition is true in the sense, it will print stack is overflow. Else, just increment the top position and place the character into the stack of top. This is push operation. And pop operation, if you are considering, if top is equal to minus 1 in the sense, there is no element in the stack. So print stack underflow. There is no elements in the stack. Else, you can able to pop the element from the stack. How you will pop? Just to decrement the top position by 1. Top minus minus if you are implementing in the sense, automatically element will be deleted and top will point to the next position. Okay. If it is not empty in the sense, it will implement pop, decrement top by 1. Okay. Automatically that will implement the pop operation. So this is the push and pop operation. This is a C program example to check the validity of parentheses using stack data structure. And this is one of the very important application in stack. Already in stack, we have discussed how to reverse a list using stack data structure. This is the second example, how to check the validity of parentheses using stack. Thank you for watching this video.